Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Cake Man, and today I will be giving you guys a brief overview of the 6 new mid-season reinforcements that Ubisoft has made in Rainbow Six Siege, and I have a feeling a lot of people will be excited about the news I had to share, including myself. Starting off with our first mid-season reinforcement, and that is for Blackbeard. He is actually receiving a pretty huge nerf to his interchangeable shield ability that actually causes him to lose it very quickly, because Ubisoft decided to reduce the amount of HP on his shield from 150 to 60, which causes the shield to break within 2 or so shots, but still has the 2 previously available. Not to mention, Blackbeard's ADS time has been significantly reduced. I personally think that this nerf was needed, but not to such an extent that causes the shield to be destroyed in a matter of seconds, but we will see how this changes up the meta and pick rate after the release of the reinforcement, which will be somewhere around December 15th. And also I wanted to bring up, this is not Blackbeard's first nerf, but also his second nerf. Moving on to the next operator, which is Smoke. He has actually received a buff which causes him to throw his smoke grenades similarly to a grenade instead of a nitro cell, which will be much faster to throw and detonate. Honestly though, I did not see this buff coming, but it actually seems that it can be very useful because I often find myself getting killed when trying to toss smokes, simply because it is just too slow. And for our third operator, we have Glaz. He also is receiving a buff on his OTS-3 sniper rifle, which will allow him to fire in a much faster succession and with less recoil, which again, I really did not see this buff coming because I thought Glaz's sniper rifle with the muzzle brake was already really good, but apparently not good enough for Ubisoft, so we will be seeing that buff coming in with the reinforcements. For our fourth operator, we have Bandit, who will also receive a buff, but not on his weapon. It will actually increase the number of batteries he has, which goes from the previous 3 to 4 batteries, but will not increase the amount of barbed wire he has. I think this buff can actually have a big impact on some matches because of the introduction of Hibana to Siege. It is much harder to lock down rooms, and this will also probably promote or encourage more people to try the Bandit trick. The fifth buff will actually be going to Fuse, and this one could also impact the game quite a bit because it will not only give Fuse a 3rd cluster charge, but also increase the damage radius of each pellet from the cluster charge from the previous 2.5 meters to a massive 4.5 meters. So the pick rate for Fuse will probably increase quite a bit, and so will the chances for the down but not out state to occur because the increased damage radius. Also, before I move on to the last operator, I wanted to clarify that even though the damage radius has been increased, the fall off for the damage still occurs, so it is more likely that enemies farther from the explosion will still take damage but not die. Now moving on to the character all the hype is about and highly anticipated to receive this reinforcement, and that is Tachanka. The community has begged for this buff and Ubisoft has finally listened. Tachanka is receiving a shield turret that can absorb 500 damage, which is actually a lot of shots, and also they made some minor changes to the aesthetics of the weapon, but nonetheless they are very cool. And also, before I forget, on the front of the shield it says Lord, which I found funny. But yeah guys, that about wraps up the video. If you did enjoy this video, like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already or are new to the channel. Also, if you guys want me to, I can upload more gameplay and the full discussion on my channel. Anyways guys, my name is Cake Man. I hope you are having an awesome day, and I will see you next time. Peace.